It's the weekend when hoops takes over nearly every corner of the map in Washington. State tournaments wrapping up in Tacoma, Yakima, and Spokane. We start in 4A. After upsetting Bothell and Curtis, Kentwood gets a shot at SPSL rival and defending champion Federal Way. The Eagles survived a huge scare last night in the semifinals and got another one today. Federal Way playing from behind. Marcus Stevens with the no-look pass to Farron Flavors in the corner for the three. But Kentwood had an answer for just about everything in the first half. Elijah Shepard off the bullet pass, layup, and the foul. Kentwood led 29-25 at halftime. Federal Way came out and took over the game in the second half. Off the miss, Jaimon Jones gets the long pass and converts to get the Eagles within a point here. From there, it was just a matter of time. Jones with a drive and easy feed to Christian Jones in the lane. Federal Way took a 7-point lead into the fourth quarter. Jalen McDaniels basically put this one away, the spin and the fadeaway. Then just for good measure, Flavor hits this second of back-to-back three-pointers to seal the win for the Eagles, 66-54. Federal Way pulls away and collects another state championship, back-to-back titles, and their third in the past 8 years.
Hats off to my kids. I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of what they do in the classroom. I'm proud of what they do in the community and around the hallways, and they're leaders. And this afternoon showed.
I feel like we left a legacy because we did it 1 through 12. Everyone brought some. Jaimon going to play WSU, playing football next year. Me going to UW, playing baseball next year. Jalen to go to San Diego State and play basketball, Coach Fisher. I mean, everyone brought something to this team, even the freshmen.
The Eagles only lose 4 seniors, so plenty of talent coming back to go for 3 in a row next season. Snohomish and Central Valley in the girls 4A championship. The Panthers going inside and using size. Madeline Smith with a quick layup, and Snohomish trailed by 4. Central Valley likes to get out and run, and they had their chances. Cameron Scaife with the steal, pass ahead to Haley Christopher for the easy 2, and the Bears opened up an 11-point lead. Snohomish answered before the half, and it's Smith again. Central Valley leads it by 6 with just over a minute to play. 2 more games in the Dome tonight, O'Dea and Rainier Beach in the boys 3A game, Bellevue and Arlington for the 3A girls championship. In State 2A boys final over in Yakima, Shorecrest looking for the upset over Powerhouse and second-ranked Clarkson. Malcolm Rozier Butler with a long shot for Shorecrest. That put them up by 2 in the quarter, but Clarkson Bantams are a powerhouse. Trevin Allen hits a 3 of his own. Came down to the final 3 seconds here. Allen hit the first free throw for the lead, but you'd miss the second one. Shorecrest can't get a timeout before the buzzer. Clarkson repeats as state champs by a close one, 60-59, as Shorecrest suffers just a heartbreaker. In the boys 2B final, I should say, Mossy Rock reached the state championship for the first time in school history. Jaron Kirkley with a nice crossover and layup here, but Northwest Christian led by 12 after the first quarter. NWC was running at will. David Olds converts off the long pass, and they led by 16 at halftime. Mossy Rock's fail-tail ride ends with a 75-48 loss. Huskies and Cougars off this weekend before they begin Pac-12 men's tournament play. But we learned in the last half hour UW will be the 8th seed and play the 9th seed at Stanford at noon on Wednesday. Gonzaga gets going tonight in Las Vegas as they begin the WCC tournament. The Zags are the number 2 seed and take on Portland in the last game of the night. Last Saturday's win over BYU was key, but to ensure they're in the big dance, winning this tournament or at least making the title game is a must. Gonzaga hasn't missed the NCAA tournament since 1998, so the pressure is on for the Zags.
Whether it's pressure to be a number 1 seed or get a high seed or whatever, I think there's probably pressure on everybody this time of year. It's just the way it is. It's March.
We're just, trying to tunnel vision all that out, but to be honest with you, I mean, it would suck for us to go 17 years in a row and then our year we don't make it.
Tip-off scheduled for 9 p.m. tonight. If the Zags win, they'll face BYU in the semifinals on Monday. Mariners hosting the Angels down in Peoria today, and Wade Miley made his spring debut for the M's. The line, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. Offensively is where Seattle made noise. It started with Robinson Cano in the bottom of the first inning, a line drive 2-run homer to the Berman right field to put Seattle up early. In the fourth, it was Franklin Gutierrez. He goes the other way, his second homer of the spring. It's a good sign, and Seattle was up 4-2. As he rounds the bases there. The Mariners pushed the lead to 3 runs before the bullpen struggled later in the game. The Angels scored 7 times in the final 4 innings. The M's made it close, but fell today by a score of 9-7. Also, the Huskies women's basketball team takes on Oregon State tonight in the semifinals of the Pac-12 tournament. Highlights of that and more in high school hoops tonight at 11 o'clock. That's your Cairo 7 Sports Report. I'm Kurt Schroeder. We'll be right back.